Hey, how's everyone doing? I hope you're having an amazing day and happy holidays to everyone. I just want to show you guys this loot route I've been running on the new 12.8 Woods expansion. I personally have been doing this at night and I've been having pretty good success with it. So first, let me show you the map. Here is a link at the bottom. I'll have it in the description for a high-res file that you can zoom in and look at. And shout out to Reddit user Gen Duo. Really good map here. The other thing you're gonna notice is that the map is upside down. We're used to seeing it in the upside down position, I guess you could say, but this is technically the correct position based off the compass. So if it's a little confusing, I apologize guys, but I personally kind of like it this way anyway. So a couple new things. There's some landmarks you're going to see here on the top left and top right of this image. And the one on the right is going to be what I call Big Mountain, and the one on the left is what I call Little Mountain. And then obviously in the center, you got the Sniper Rock, the big standard rock that we're all used to and are familiar with. So here is me on top of the Sniper Rock, which by the way you can climb now, and I'm just going to show you some landmarks here. So over here you got the new area. This is basically UN, what's called Northern UN roadblock. There's a couple of shacks you can loot, pretty good loot in that area. And over here, you can see this is kind of like Shoreline Town. It's how Shoreline has those towns and villages. Also, there is the bridge extraction you can take. You need 3,000 rupees though. And here is the what I call Big Mountain. Just another landmark to help us move around the map. And there's the small mountain I was talking about. I use that as a landmark to help me navigate the map. Obviously Sniper Rock. And over here, this is going to be towards the old area. That's going to be the train, train station, and the UN roadblock. Now, I've personally been having a lot of fun on this map. One thing though is that spawn fights are very common on this map still. So once you get past that though, it's pretty rare I run into anybody outside the spawn. So very lucrative map if you know where to loot. And I'm going to show you all the loot locations. So let's go ahead and jump into it. Alright, so I want to show you this new area first and some spots to loot. So you come in through this main entrance here. I usually cut left. And we go all the way around here, and I start off at this toilet. There's sometimes like vodka, sugar on the ground here. Swing over here, check this table, check this chair. I sometimes find like crackers. Here's like another way you can come in as well. Now you can go up here, but we're gonna ignore that for now. And sorry, I used a stem to get over here, so it's going to be vignetting a bit. But here you got this first crate. This is a ration supply crate. You can get all your food items there. Come in here, you got a med bag. Sometimes there'll be like some loose med stuff, Zalewas and card kits. Come over here, you got a second crate you can loot, medical supply crate. And you got two more med bags, or sorry, one more med bag and a duffel bag. Come back in here, same kind of deal. Check the shelves. Look for any loose medical supplies. I don't see anything here. Now you gotta be kind of careful if you loot this at the spawn at the start of the raid. This might be a high traffic area, especially during day. Personally, when I did it at night, I really didn't find anybody coming this area, just some scavs patrolling. And over here we got a wrench. I don't think there's anything that spawns in here. I haven't seen anything yet, but you know, just check it. And you got another crate, technical supply crate. Now here, you can't cross through, right? Kind of block streets. You gotta come around, go around this truck, and you got a small weapons crate here. come in here. Again, I don't know if I've got anything out of here, but I always check it just in case. Now you gotta keep an eye out on these tables, and I mean, there's just loose food everywhere. It's not spawning because I'm in offline mode, I think. I don't think there's anything up here. Okay, there's 2 weapon crates. It's actually not bad, but it's kind of risky to go for it. So here's another way you can come in, right through here. You can also go under here, a little sneaky boy. But let's keep going the path we were going. So come back up here. I haven't seen anything in here, so I usually don't go in here, but you're more than welcome to. Yep. Keep going around. Look for fuel around this generator. I'm gonna keep going through. Again, check this center stuff here, because there's gonna be loose food. Same ordeal here. And you got this these vans here. I want to say it's locked in online, because I went to check it. Maybe, oh, it's just that door. Anyways, I haven't found anything in here yet. You keep coming around here. You got some food here, some more loose stuff. You're welcome to check that up there. I don't know if there's gonna be anything. You got another crate here. You got a crate right here. This one, medical supply crate. I mean, there's just tons of loot. You can honestly get filled up in this one area. Anyways, keep coming back here. Some more food. And then you got a med bag. And that's pretty much it. There's this tent here with a duffel bag. Right here. Other than that, though, I think that's pretty much the area now. If you want, I used to go up here. I'll show you real quick. Back at the start, I used to go up top here. And there is a crate here that's probably worth. You could just grab that and run down here. But there's also crates over here. I don't think they're worth looting, personally. They're just one weapon crate and then another weapon crate. But it's just a lot of metal to run on. And then there's this big exposed area you have to go down, so... If you want, there's an extra crate up there you can go for, but that's up to you. Alright, so starting off, if you spawn on this side of the map, where the train station's at, or the roadblock, I personally like to go loot the new area. I'm going to show you my route I take. So you come along here, same as normal. And I mean, if you spawn anywhere on this side of the map, I just go straight and loot the new area. I don't even bother with the old area anymore. There's just a lot of loot you're about to see. Alright, so here the white wall starts to break apart. You can go ahead and cut through here. And this is the new area. Now on your right, as soon as you come in, there's going to be this new extract. Now you can only take this extract if you have it available. See, I have it available because I spawned on the, I guess that's technically west side of the map, outskirts. So I could take this extract, but as you can see here, it's listed as Northern UN roadblock, so that's kind of nice, actually. But we're going to run up this hill, and I'm going to show you get an overview of the new area. So here we go. Here's the new area. You got the this radar tower right in front of us. It's got some loot. There's a little shack over there. You got these smaller little trailer shacks that have some loot. You can see there's a weapon crate by that tank. And then there's also a cache over here by this little destroyed construction shit. I don't know. So yeah, let me show you the route. We're gonna come down here. You got a duffel bag right here. Weapon crate right here. Weapon crate. Toolbox. I haven't seen any loose loot, but you're welcome to look for yourself. You come over here. Now you do have to be careful about this one because there's multiple entrances you can come in at, so you might get flanked as I did to this one guy. But you're going to come right here. There's going to be loose loot all around here on this first floor. Just make sure you check this area. This corner too, I've seen loose loot. And we're basically tools and tech supplies. And then we got our first crate right here. Technical supply crate. And then up here we got a weapons crate. Again, always checking for loose loot. Over here, check for loose loot. We got a weapons crate right here. And lastly, a ration supply crate. So we're going to jump down here and go up this hill to this little shack, and got some loose tools here and another toolbox. So now we're going to head to the little village, but before we do that, let me show you this little what's it called? Stash, cache, whatever you want to call it. Just come right over here to this area, and it's in this little cylinder here. And there might be some loose loot that spawns. Like here you can see there's some tubes. I don't know if there's anything in the middle, but these are pretty good, so worth checking out. All right, so we're gonna follow this road down here. And as you can see, there is the little village. This is basically like the shoreline towns. And this area is going to be infested with scavs. I've fought like 3 to 4 scavs in this area alone. So if you need scav kills, definitely come here. The catch to that is it will attract nearby players. So just keep that in mind because I got ambushed once. So I haven't actually seen any loot in this like armor area. I mean, there's the weapons crate. I mean, toolbox there. But other than that, it's always worth getting toolbox because, you know, you need it for your hideout. Check this area though. I want to say I've seen some loot here. But anyways, we're going to come in here. Again, check this table. There's some metal scissors. There's a wrench. So we're going to come in here. Right off the bat, this table is going to have some food for you. Check this duffel. Come around here. You're going to come in this garage. Check this table. Check all of this area. Here's a toolbox. You're going to close that. Come back in. Check this counter when you come back. And you're going to come upstairs. Check these little tables. Make sure there's nothing there. Let's check the ground. We want to make sure we're getting all the loot. And I don't think there's much up here. Might be some loose loot. Pretty sure I've gotten like dollars up here before. And I want to say that's that. So you can come over here. And we can go to this one. We'll do that next. We'll go stick on this left side here. This is the last house you can loot on the left. First off, in this little blue container, we got a grenade box. Come around here. Check this. I know for sure I've gotten hoses off this, so definitely check that. And just come around. Just make sure no loose loot is left unlooted. Come in here. You got screwdriver, wrench. I mean, you can see, guys, so many tools. You can get filled up easily on any one of these loot locations. Here, you can't go inside this shed. Little tip for you. And you're going to come in here. Check this table. Check this table. Same thing, crouch. Just make sure there's nothing there. Squash, that's a lot of money. You got some more food. You can open the store here. You can go upstairs. Or sorry, just in this room. You got another duffel bag. I don't think I've seen any loose loot here, so I wouldn't worry too much about that. You can jump over this to get into this little sectioned off area. More food, duffel bag. You got a grenade box right there, and I think that's pretty much it. I don't think I've seen much loose stuff. A lot of food though, so your Jaeger quest, you can get a lot of the items on this map actually in the new area. So now we're going to cut across the street and go to this area. Let's start on the left here. We got a toolbox here. Again, check these tables. You got a pliers right here, another toolbox. Come out here. We're going to swing around the back. Here's a backside entrance if you want to kind of hug the outside of the map. You can come in at the back near this like little swamp slash lake thing. I don't know. Fuck. Again, check this for hoses. Check all of this for tools. You're going to come inside this shed. Check this area. There should be... Oh, look. We got some tape. And toolbox right here. And then we're going to come inside here. Make a left. We got some crackers. Some more food. And I got turned around a bit. But up here, here's the dollars I was talking about earlier. Was this house. Then you got the duffel bag. And make sure you check these beds for gold chains. Alright, so we're going to come down. And did we go in here already? Should have went in here first. Duffel bag. And I think that's really it. I don't think I've seen any loose loot. Alright, so that's pretty much the town. You can't loot either of these blue things here. Or that red shack. And if you keep going down this road, that is the bridge extraction. And we'll talk about that in a second. But first you want to cut right. Go down here to this little shore. And you got this first blue square thing. There's like loose ammo I've seen, like a ton of loose ammo. And then obviously you got this weapons crate. By loose ammo I mean the weapon boxes. So now you're gonna come back over here. Check this. I think I've seen like food on here, I want to say. Not positive, but anyways, come up here. Here is the bridge extraction. Now, you can't go past the vehicle. And there's really nothing to do here besides pay the car. It takes 60 seconds, but I personally have not been able to use it. I tried 3 times and I got an error like I'll show you on the screen. But, yeah, hopefully that gets fixed. I'm not sure if that's just something with me or what. If you guys have been able to take the extract, let me know in the comments below. But regardless, we're going to keep going this way. And we're going to come across one of the first caches I found. And go up on this little hill. And this first bush right here. There's going to be a wooden cache here. If I can loot it. There we go. And if you're making your way towards the car, it's going to be right around in this area. There's like a tree right next to it, right? And it's a bush to the right of it. So keep that in mind, guys. And we're just going to keep running along here, sticking to the right. Now, if you want, you could... Let me see if I can get you a good angle. You could make your way towards the sniper rock, right? And just cut through the middle of the map. But we're going to stick along this path here. So you're going to keep running this tree line till you come across the first power line. And once you hit that first power line, you're going to go over here, across the street, and up this hill. Now, if you want, you could follow this power line all the way to outskirts. This will take you to outskirts. At least it will take you to the old area of the map. But we're going to keep looting. I'm just going to show you the full path I take. You're going to come over here to the right. And there's going to be a cache right here as well. That's pretty cool. And if you want, this would be our next location. This little village. And I'm just going to show you how to get there. The way that's easiest is just following the road. Now, I think that this is a cultist location. I haven't really looted this area too much at night, but there's some like occult markings and different weird things going on here. So if that interests you, this would be a point of interest to check out. But there's not a whole lot of loot here. We're just going to go over to key points. Hey, Piggy. Basically, we're just going to come around. And this boat here is going to have a toolbox right underneath it. Pretty nice. And again, we're just coming around. Now, this is actually a PMC spawn. You can spawn in this area. So just keep that in mind. I've definitely fought people in this spawn when I spawned nearby them. So without knowing when I was first playing the map. But we're going to keep going this way. And here is our first point of interest. This shed over here. Oh. Wrong shed. This shed. Yes, this shed. I don't think there's anything in there, but over here, I don't believe there's anything in this grass, but definitely in here, there's some loose loot. I think I found like ammo. I don't see anything this time around, but you can come up here. There's going to be another toolbox right here. I don't believe there's anything here. Nope. And I'm going to say that's it. Yep. So what I do is I cut back this way. And we're going to go to this little boat shed. And here is a toolbox. Now we got this interesting location here. So if you come across this gate, you can actually walk in this area. You just got to find the right pathing. Then you're going to come to this little shack right here, and you're going to jump up on top of it. And now we're on this sunken city, and we're going to crouch right here to get a horse, which is pretty cool. There might be some other loot that spawns here. Maybe it's like a statue spawn. I'm not sure, but I've pretty much always gotten a horse. And you're going to come this way. Now, you can't actually... Oh, that's new. I didn't know that. Holy poop. That's really good. So, come this way. Obviously, check this boat. But just so you know, you can't actually traverse up this area. This is a one-way area, so you have to go back the way you came. Alright, so we're going to keep going this way. I don't believe you can get in here. No. It's this one that we want. I think it's this one. Come in here. Just check the area. I don't know if there's anything besides this duffel bag, but you never know. It could be a flash drive spawn. I'm not sure. I would just check it just to be safe. And then come out here. There's nothing in there, so don't worry about going in there. You come this way to this shack right here. And where's it at? I passed it. Here. I went a long way around. So you're going to come in, you're going to notice that it's all destroyed, and there's going to be a cache right here. But I've also seen horses and just some random loot on the ground, so check the ground too. Anyways, you're going to come over here to this camp. And I would just check this stuff just to be safe. I personally haven't seen anything yet, but you never know. And then we're going to come up here. Now, here's where it gets a little confusing if you haven't already been confused yet. So, there is this is like a section of smaller lakes, right? Right now we're like in between two lakes, and I think there's a third pond almost slash lake. So it's hard to see because of the rain, but this is pretty much due north. It's basically where, like right behind Big Rock, the Sniper Rock. So over here would be towards where we just came from, right? And then this would be towards outskirts. Well, shouldn't say towards outskirts, but it would be west technically, which is 275. That's pretty much north. That's pretty much east. And then Sniper Rock is, yeah. I mean, it's not easy, that's for sure. South would be, this is probably more towards outskirts. But where we want to go is in this direction. So what I'm going to suggest is you take this camp path, right? And just stay in the tree line on the low ground. Come around. And here you can see, here's we just left the lake, and now we're around another lake. So you can see how it can get pretty confusing. Regardless, here's where we left off last time, over by the village before we cut back. And we're coming up. You may have noticed this little town thing right here. Watch out, because there's definitely scavs in this area. So keep that in mind. We're going to come up here. And over to your right, this is where scavs spawn, I want to say. This might be a scav extract. I'm not positive about that. And I don't think there's any loot over here. But I think that's where AI scavs kind of roam from, right? And they'll roam to this area. So just keep that in mind. If you need scav kills, it's a good way to get them. So you can come in here. There's a weapon crate right here you can loot. And you got some loose loot on the table too. Check that. Come in here. Same thing. Just look for loose loot. And up here, loose loot. This is mostly food stuff, but food can definitely make you some money. Over here, we got a ration supply crate. Inside this vehicle, I don't think there's anything here. Check these barrels. And then come over here. Weapons crate. Grenade box. And then check for a gold chain underneath here. It'll be pretty obvious. You won't have to look really hard. Alright, so now, let me get our bearings. So here's the scav sniper bunker road block thingy. Very technical, I know. Basically, you want to just keep going this direction. And there you can see some mines. Oops, where'd that go? Oh, where was mine? Anyways. This is what you're looking for. You're looking for this tower. And again, scavs will probably be roaming in this area, so just keep that in mind. And you're going to come in here, and there's going to be some loose loot in the center and all around. So just check the boxes. Here's a grenades case. There's a weapon case there. You're going to come around here for a second weapons case. Yeah, right here. So you got that grenade case, and you got that weapons case, and then another weapons case right there. Then you got maybe some fuel right here. We're going to go down to the bunker. First things up is a duffel bag. Then you're going to come down here. Check the ground for loose loot. This locker on the table. There's a relay that spawns here. Toolbox. Now, I don't know for sure, but I personally think that this would be a Veritas guitar pick spawn if you're trying to get that for your Kappa container. Come in here. Kind of same thing. Just check the table. Check the duffel bag. And then I've seen gold chains around here, Christmas ball decorations, and then you also got a jacket right here. But that's pretty much it for this little area. So when you come out of the bunker and done looting, what you want to do is, so we got that big mountain area. Right, this is the tall mountain. This isn't Sniper Rock, it's just a sort of a new landmark, if you will. And then over here is going to be the smaller mountain. And this is kind of the direction we want to go. We want to sort of head about 240. And you're going to start seeing this little valley. This little like river, lake. I don't know. Sorry, I literally just woke up to... I had done all this editing, but it was segmented, and I didn't want it to be, like, very confusing, so I decided I'd do a one and done. So here's where it gets a little confusing. It's easy to get lost. But what we're looking for is... sort of a lake area. I think we have to keep going this way. Maybe it's more this way. You really just have to kind of fumble around. I think this is it right here. This is looking pretty good. So I want to say we keep going here. Now, I don't think there's landmines here. One of these areas absolutely has landmines. Okay. That scared the shit out of me. So, what I would recommend is, actually, I know what you should do. You should come over here. I don't have a splint, so we'll have to make do with that. Come over here, hug this left side, and go up. Jump up here, jump up here. Just sort of hug this left side. I'm sorry, I thought one of these areas didn't have a landmine, but apparently they both have landmines. So anyways, you come over here, and there's just tons of loose weapon loot here. Absolutely tons. You got some vodka. Hey, suka bliat. And then you got this tent. I've seen an MP5 spawn up here. You got food, more crates to loot. I mean, guys, you pick any one of these locations I'm showing off and you're going to be full of loot. You could even scav in and loot these areas, no problem. So here is a new weapon, or a big weapons crate. More loot. I mean, you can just see MBS backpack. Tons of loot. Tons of loot. So, again, sticking to our advice, we're going to stick on the rocks, jump up on this rock, and just kind of make your way down without blowing yourself up. Again, stick to the left. Don't go up the center. You will definitely blow up. You come up here. I just jump on the rock. Wait, is this it? Where's the USEC stash? I see, even I get lost. Oh, okay, it's right... Okay. It's right over here. My bad, guys. My bad. So I would come over here. Go this way. Again, sticking to the rocks because we don't want to blow up. And here you go. Here is the Prapor quest. This is the first, or one of the locations you need to go to. And there's, again, loose weapons, some loose loot, some food, things of that nature. And the mines won't really kill you, they'll just scare the living shit out of you. So as long as you have a splint, you'll be fine. All right, so run towards the water. I'm gonna show you the last point of interest. Crossing back in between the lakes, and we're gonna go to the road here. All right, so now we're back on the road. Here is the convoy. So this part still confused me, guys. I apologize. It's not super clear. But if you're on the Prapor quest search mission, this is where the second objective is going to be. And there's some loot here. You could always loot if you want. But that's pretty much it. That's the route I take. Yeah, those mines are fucking annoying, but just know that over here is some loot with the danger of some mines, and then right behind it is the other area to loot. But that's pretty much it. You can just take this road back up to the power lines, and you will make your way to your extract. But that's gonna do it for this one, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you like the content, be sure to give it a thumbs up, as it really helps the channel out. Personally, I like playing this map at night, so as I play and I find more loot, I'll keep it updated, guys. Have a good one.